Well, welcome to our podcast. This is Love versus Hate.
I'm Emily. I am the mainstream millennial.
And I am Anne, the typical nerd. And this is actually our first episode, so this is going to be kind of fun and interesting.
Yeah. Should we talk about what the podcast is all about?
Yeah, let's talk about it a little bit.
Okay, so basically, Anne and I work together, and we have really different tastes in pretty much everything, except for that we're friends.
Yeah, I mean,
we like each other.
Our morals are similar.
Yeah.
We have similar morals. Like, we, don't kill people. That's a good start.
That's good. But we really don't like the same TV shows or movies or books or pretty much like anything that you do in your free time. We don't like, except for we both like going thrift shopping.
Oh yeah, we do. And rummage sales,
that kind of stuff. We like that.
Even though we've never actually done it together, we've talked about it, but ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, and we both have a love for vines. Well,
yes.
I only know some vines, but...
Yeah, I know more. I quote a lot more vines to you, and you're kind of like, what? And then I'll show them to you, and then you'll laugh.
Yeah.
So we do love vines. Yeah, that's a good one.
So, yeah, basically one day we were eating lunch, and we came up with the idea that we should, start a podcast because we talk about this anyway, so why not make everyone else listen to it?
Yeah, force it upon the world. We think it's funny, the world will think it's funny too, right? I mean, it's gotta happen maybe.
Yeah.
You guys can decide for yourselves. You can tell us. We should encourage our audience to tell us I'm a very positive person. I don't necessarily like negativity, but I feel like our audience should be like, yeah, we love you or hate you. Yeah. This is love versus hate. I think we have to just own that.
So basically, every week we are going to, Anne and I both wrote down some of our favorite movies and our favorite TV shows. We also have in mind some of our favorite YouTubers or YouTube videos, things like that. And every week on the podcast, we are going to pick, I'll pick one of Anne's favorite things, or she'll pick one of my favorite things, and she'll have to watch it. And then she's going to tell me how much she hates what I love. Or maybe, who knows, maybe one time she'll like what I love.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
It's unlikely, but it might happen.
It may happen. I'm holding out hope.
We have to find something in common to talk about other than
It's gonna happen. And maybe it'll happen today.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not hopeful on my love.
We'll see. So, should we get right into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay. So, this episode, I'm going to show Anne a YouTuber that I enjoy because he's very dramatic and he's just amazing. And some of you may know him. His name is, drumroll.
That was probably really loud.
His name is Jeffree Star. Have you ever heard of him?
Is he a model?
No. I mean, I guess he models because of, the products that he sells.
No, I don't think I have heard of it.
So he is a makeup guru on YouTube.
Yeah, because I wear makeup every single day.
So basically, he is let me just bring up his channel right now. So
okay,
this is Anne's first impression.
Oh, wow. Whoa. That is a lot of pink and weird green hair, but
yes.
Okay.
So basically,
the Jawbreaker
he is
collection.
The king. He has his own makeup line. It's called Jeffree Star Cosmetics.
Ooh.
So a lot of beauty gurus have their own makeup lines, but something all bad always happens. Her lipstick has mold on it, or has hairs on it from Q-tips, and Jeffree is that is disgusting, and he does makeup reviews and stuff, and he is just all about the drama.
Holy cow, he has 15 million subscribers. Yes. Holy cow.
Jeffree Star is big. He is one of the richest people too.
Really?
So that's why I think I'm going to have you watch. It was a toss-up between my Pink Vault Closet tour, because you really see how much money he has.
Oh, interesting.
Or his video called Never Doing This Again, which is going along with the Tati Westbrook and James Charles drama, which is two people also in the beauty community on YouTube. They got some beef, and Jeffree was like, "Hi, how are ya?"
I haven't the foggiest what she's saying right now. What?
Basically, I don't even want to go into it. It'll take 20 minutes to explain, but it was dramatic.
Okay, I believe you.
So, should we take a gander at the video?
Yeah, so let's watch it. Phew.
All right, so we just finished watching Jeffree Star's vault closet tour.
It has almost 17 million views. Holy cow.
You betcha. Should I subscribe for you?
No.
All right, so what did you think?
Okay, well, overall, I liked Jeffree. Like, he was funny, he was very engaging, and he had some really funny, like, sassy comments that, like, made me laugh. So, I don't hate him by any means. Like, he seems really awesome. Overall, though, like, that is not, I don't understand that world at all. Like, he was saying, he held up a bag and was like, I could buy a couple houses with this. Are you kidding me? What? I don't understand why a purse is so valuable. It's a purse.
Yeah.
And also that closet, I guarantee you, the amount of shoes and purses and insane clothes and everything that he had in there, there's no way he's, like, wearing that stuff, like, more than once. If he even uses it. He even said, he held up a bag, was like, yeah, this baby's, like, never been outside. Like, what?
It's so special to him. Somebody special probably gave it to him, and he doesn't want to ruin it.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just kind of, so he's just going to sit there and he's going to look at it. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand that world at all.
Yeah. I'm more like him and his personality. I think he's super funny, too.
Yeah, so, I get that
I don't
appeal.
really, like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, a Jeffree Star video, I need to watch it. He's just, like, so dramatic, and I love his personality that I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I probably would not watch any more of his videos because, like, I personally, like, I enjoy it and I think it's funny, but it's not really, like, my kind of entertainment. So, like, I don't think I would watch it again. But now I know. So if someone's like, hey, Jeffree Star has this amazing bag. Have you heard about it? I'll be like, yeah, I saw his vault.
You'll be like,
I feel special.
hi, how are ya?
But yeah, no, that's insane to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think I heard about him from Shane Dawson, the other guy that does the conspiracy theory videos. He also, like, does series on YouTubers, and one of his series was, like, inside the world of Jeffree Star or something, to, like, figure out how, like, why he's so rich.
Yeah, how did he get that rich? That's what I want to know, too.
Because he owns a makeup company, and he owns, like, I don't know. He explained it in the series, but, like, it's crazy.
That is pretty insane.
So.
Yeah, so, like I said, I like him. His product and what he does, though, I mean, it's just not me, so. Hate is kind of a strong word. Maybe we should change it to, like, love versus dislike.
I hate that name.
Okay, but like I said, nothing against him, but
Nothing against him, but I hate him.
I just hate, like, this kind of stuff. Like,
you don't like the content.
I've only worn makeup for my graduation pictures and weddings that I've been in. That's about it. So, like, I don't ever wear makeup, and other people have had to apply it onto my face because I haven't a clue to what I'm doing.
I think it's fun. It's like art. Every morning I get to do art. Even if it's the same thing every day, I still get to do art.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was interesting.
That's Jeffree Star.
Okay.
Glad I could introduce you to Jeffree. Every morning I'm going to say, hi, how are ya?
And now I'll understand what that means. Before I'd have just been like, Emily, are you okay? I mean, hi to you too. Hello.
All right, Anne. So I want to know your life lesson that you learned from Jeffree, because at the end of every podcast episode, we want to end it with something that we learned. So, what did you learn?
I learned that I should get into the security industry so that I can be hired by Jeffree Star to stand in his vault all day, every day, and not ever have to worry about ever being disturbed or robbed, because there's no way anyone is ever going to try and steal his stuff. I could see people wanting to, but they never would. So life lesson, get into the security industry, but make sure that you talk to Jeffree Star and get a job guarding his purses and his shoes and his clothes.
Yes. I think that would be a very boring job, though.
True, but...
Better bring a book with you. Yeah. Did you know that he lives, like, in the same neighborhood as the Kardashians? I'm pretty sure he's, like, neighbors with a Kardashian.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he is very rich, and he likes to show that.
Yeah. I don't understand why he has tattoos of faces all over him. I always thought faces...
He might have, like, a tattoo, like, video, but I've never seen it. I haven't really watched that many videos of his. But I know that he's very cutthroat. If he doesn't like something, he'll tell you. Like, he literally did a video destroying makeup that he doesn't like.
I bet that's pretty funny.
So
I can understand, like, why he is popular. I feel like just his personality, he's really funny. He is very natural on camera. I could see how people would really enjoy watching him. Though, not really quite my thing. I will have to pass on Jeffree Star's channel. But, hey, at least I know he exists now. Before, I didn't even know that.
yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah?
Actually, I'm not.
I know.
Oh, man. All right.
That was fun. So, yeah, life lesson, everybody. I feel like that was a bad life lesson, but it's fine. Life lesson is to become a security guard. That's it.
For Jeffree Star.
For Jeffree Star. Specifically. That is a key point.
Yes.
You excited?
So we're going to go through one of your favorite TV shows.
Yes, and I will say I'm going to start this one off with, it was a very short, it's only one season, it's 6 episodes, and it's not something that most people are probably going to have heard of, which is a lot of the stuff that I like. It's not necessarily like mainstream like you are. So basically what this was is it actually started out as a podcast, and then the brothers who did this podcast turned it into a TV show.
All right.
Do you have a guess at who those people may have been?
I feel like it's the people you keep talking about, but I can't remember their name.
That's literally everything. Yes, you are accurate. I've told you a lot about these guys. They're one of my newest and latest obsessions. It is from my brother, and me. It is from the McElroy brothers.
Yeah, those guys.
Who are very well known in the podcasting world. So just saying, if maybe we mention their name, other people are going to be like, oh my gosh, they like my Bim Bam. I like my Bim Bam.
And I'm going to be like, what's my Bim Bam?
Yeah, well, that's why you have me. So I can bring in the nerd realm into our awesome podcast.
So where is this shown on? Like, what TV? Is
so
it like
it was
Hulu,
on
Netflix?
See, yeah, that was the thing. So it was on, I don't fully understand what CISO was. I think what it was is they were trying to like basically become a provider kind of like Hulu or Netflix. But CISO ended up getting canceled, and that's why the show ended up getting canceled.
Oh.
So it ran on CISO.
I already hate it.
It's not mainstream. It's down the tubes.
No, because you know me. I always find like ways before I even know anything about something to like hate on it. I'm like, oh, it's a failed TV network wannabe. It must be a failed show.
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened with CISO. All I know is that they stopped.
It's probably the name.
Yeah,
Who
it's
came
kind
up
of
with.
it's kind of an odd name. It is a little weird, but the show is really good. And so basically, I'll kind of give you a little bit of premise because we're actually going to jump into my favorite episode, which is episode 2. So basically, what the brothers do is they're an advice podcast.
Are they real brothers?
Yeah, they're real brothers.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to check that.
Yep, they're all McElroys. And so the brothers give out advice, and it's a comedy show, so they're very funny. A lot of the advice that they give shouldn't actually be followed, but they're just really entertaining, and I find them absolutely hilarious. They're like my favorite. They're so funny, and I just like every time I listen to them, they make me laugh, and it's really awesome. So,
is it a scripted show?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, so like when they do their podcast, like I've watched like a bunch of seminars and stuff with them because I just am very interested in how they like operate, and so I want to learn from them too, especially because I want to get in podcasting, which is what we're doing right now. So I've been watching like seminars and stuff that they've given, and they've talked about how usually for my Bim Bam they'll have their list of advice or that people either send in questions or they'll
Is that their podcast?
My brother and me, yeah.
Oh, that's what it stands for. Okay.
Yeah, and then
I'm like, what? They have another thing?
They have a lot. They have a
Bim
whole
Bam?
My Bim Bam. That's what people shorten it to.
Okay.
And they actually have a whole website with, they do a bunch of podcasts. I first learned because I watched The Adventure Zone, which is another amazing one. We'll get into that at some point, I'm sure. But anyway,
Can't wait.
it's so good. I know you won't like it at all, but it's funny. But anyway, so they give advice on this show, and they decided to try and turn it into like a TV show. And it's interesting because they kind of struggled with for a while, like, how does that work in a TV show? Like, this is a medium that was supposed to be a podcast. How do we make it visual? And so you're going to kind of learn how they did it. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. Okay. But the idea is that somebody like writes in, they say, hey, brothers, this is my question. I need advice on it. Help me. And then they try to help them.
Okay.
Okay.
In a comedic way.
In a very comedic way.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, are you ready to watch this?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. We're gonna
This
watch
one
it.
actually sounds like maybe I'll enjoy it, but we'll
I think
see.
you will at least enjoy parts. We'll find out. All right.
Okay.
We just finished My Bim Bam. Episode 2 is the resume episode, which is probably my favorite, although they're all amazing. But so in summary, Emily, what did you just watch?
I thought it was going to be like a talk show of these three brothers answering a question. I thought it was actually going to be more than one question, too. And they answered the question, I don't even remember what the question was. Something about, like, is it okay to fluff up my resume or something?
Yeah,
or add, like, random things to my resume? And so then they did all these different, like, activities or tried to go out into their city and try and just, like, get random jobs that they can put on their resume that they've done for, like, a second or a minute or, like, a couple hours maybe. So they, like, went to a bakery, a restaurant,
They went to
police office.
Yep.
Where else did they go?
They also went to the mayor. They were an honorary mayor for 1 minute exactly. So they put that on their resume.
Yeah.
They were in charge of Safety Town. I don't know what they put on their resume for that. If it was like police officer.
That whole thing was just confusing to me. I was like, what is going on?
Like, what is happening even? Well, and like, again, in their advice show on the podcast, they do answer multiple questions. And it's just them kind of, talking about these questions and making it funny. Whereas how do you put that into a TV show? So they kind of decided to like focus on just one question and what can they practically do in the world to try and either like answer that question or like
See if it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they just went to all these places to work there, to put it on their resume, and see if somebody would hire them.
I think that's
Right?
a good summary. Yeah,
Okay.
that's basically what it is. You
Like,
got it.
Did I understand that?
Yeah, you did. You got it.
Yeah, so where did they, like, go? Was that their, like, uncle or something? Who is that guy?
Oh,
that
okay,
they
so-
went and applied for?
Yeah, they applied for, so Justin, who's the oldest brother, it was his father-in-law.
Oh.
And they were all the real people. Like, when they shot this show, they went back to their hometown, and it's all real. Like, that was the real mayor, it's their real dad. Griffin, who's the youngest brother, who he actually did work for Justin's father-in-law. So, like, it's all real. Which also, I think, makes it even more funny, because they're just, like, doing these weird things around their hometown, and I think it's funny.
Yeah. So, and in the end, did anybody get it? I don't even know. I don't think so.
Well, that's the thing is, like, the people who sent in the question, although in one episode they set up a Skype call with the person who actually asked the question. In this particular episode, though, they just answer it on the show, but they don't actually contact the person. So, what were your thoughts, Emily? Tell me.
I had to write some things down so I wouldn't forget, because I have such a horrible memory. So, I feel like I don't know who any of those people's names are except for Griffin, because he kept repeating what his name was, but everybody else, I'm like, I don't know, like,
I can help you.
all the names that they, like, had on their, like, between each scene, they were like, Josh is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who's Josh?
Oh, Josh was the guy who asked the question in the first place.
Okay, yeah. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who the other two brothers are.
The oldest is Justin. He's like the bigger one.
Yeah, I know Justin.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, and then Travis is the one with the beard.
The middle. Okay. So overall, I really don't like the middle and the youngest one because their voices are so annoying to me.
Okay, we watched it in 2 times speed, to be fair.
No, that does not change the
1.5
tone
speed.
of your voice. It doesn't change the tone. It doesn't change, like, how it sounds. It just changes the speed.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You can hate their voices, I guess.
Their voices were very annoying to me. I feel like I might have liked it better if, like, I knew who they were. Because it was just like, okay, why do these people have a show?
They're like not doing anything.
Also, they don't say their last name correctly, so I don't like that either.
It's McElroy.
It's McElroy.
They're the McElroy brothers.
No, they're wrong.
You can't say that they're wrong.
I am, because
How do you spell knife? How do you spell it, Emily?
McDonald's.
What?
McElroy.
Okay, how do you spell knife?
Knife.
Okay, and do you spell it Kniffy? Or do you pronounce it Kniffy?
No.
It's the same kind of deal.
No. No. Because Mick in any other name is Mick, not Mac. So they're wrong.
Well, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm pretty sure
No,
that's McElroy,
they pronounce it like that too.
Okay, yeah,
and I'm
'cause I was
like,
gonna
they're
say
pronouncing their name incorrectly.
So because of that, you hate them.
I don't like how they pronounce their last name. I only like the oldest brother because he's not annoying. My favorite part was probably when they went to the police
Station?
Yeah, they were talking to the chief police.
Yeah.
Because he was just like not having it. And
Yeah.
I was just like, same.
Oh, man.
But overall, I have a feeling that's probably one of like the better TV shows that I might like like, so.
Yeah, I've got some real doozies for Emily. It's going to be real fun.
Yeah.
Well, I absolutely am in love with the McElroys. I think they're hilarious, and I like that there's not really a point to it all. It's just supposed to be funny, and I think it's hilarious. Did you think anything was like funny, or were you kind of like,
There was one spot where I laughed, but I can't remember what it was. It was something that the oldest person said, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
I didn't write it down, so I don't remember.
I know, I didn't
It
notice.
was near the end.
I noticed as we were watching when you like pulled out notes, I was like, oh my gosh, she's writing down notes. That's hilarious.
I have a horrible memory. If I don't write it, I won't remember.
Well, next time we'll get you a bigger piece of paper.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really have much room there on that one.
I don't know. I did like when... I'm surprised that you like this.
Really?
Yeah. Because I feel like you don't like Impractical Jokers, I feel like it is not really, but I feel like the stuff that they do, like, together, like, reminds me of the Impractical Jokers. Like, they just go and, like, do random stuff.
Well, it was, yeah.
But I guess they don't really, like, get in people's way.
But, and the whole goal is that they help answer somebody's, like, question or help answer, you know, somebody's problem.
But do they really?
Yeah, I mean, they said at the end that they learned, you know, if you could really, you can put anything you want on a resume because people don't check it. So I guess padding a resume is okay. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's definitely, the McElroy brothers in general are definitely a big interest of mine. And like, I listen to their podcast.
The McElroy brothers.
The McElroy. Oh my gosh, we're going to debate this for the rest of time now. It's the McElroy brothers.
Every time you say McElroy, I'm going to be like, huh? Who are they? New phone, who dis? Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Overall, I wouldn't say I hated it, but I don't know if I would watch it again. Maybe I would. I don't know. I feel like
I feel like you would if I forced it upon you.
I feel like if I knew who they were, like, before this, I would have enjoyed it because, right, like, then I was like, what are they doing? Like, they think they're funny?
Yeah.
And sometimes they were funny, but most of the time I was just like, what are they doing?
Yeah. And again, like, for people who had, because they did this show years after they'd had the podcast.
Yeah.
So people knew them, and so it is a little bit different, but it's kind of hard jumping right into it. But
Sweet.
So tell me, Emily, what was your big life lesson that you learned?
My life lesson is to not have a nasally voice and talk like this all the time, because I feel like this is how they talk.
What? They did not talk like that at all.
This is how they talk. That's so annoying.
You sound like an annoying, like, nasally valley
I know,
girl.
that's what they sound like.
No. Okay, right now I'm going to, in post, I'm going to insert a little clip of their voices so you all can hear them and you can let us know if they sound like...
Like they sound like that?
No.
Yes, I know. The only one that doesn't sound like that most of the time is the oldest boy, who I forgot his name already.
Justin.
I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middlest brother, Travis McElroy.
And I'm that sweet baby brother in 30 Under 30, media luminary as decided by Forbes magazine, Griffin McElroy.
Justin, David, and
No,
Phineas.
no, you're killing me right now.
What are their names
It
again?
was Travis and Griffin.
Oh, yeah.
Justin, Travis, Griffin.
Phineas, Griffin, same thing.
No.
All right, well, life lessons, don't have a nasally voice. That's my life lesson.
I mean, it's something you're kind of born with. I feel like that's going to be a tough one for people to actually take to heart.
Okay, my life lesson is to actually put in the work.
Not just work for
Not
10
just be
minutes.
like, hey, can I be a mayor for 1 minute? Like, no, you can't be a mayor for a minute. Like, just put in the work, okay?
Okay, I mean, but they were just padding a resume.
I mean, I guess they were working smarter, not harder, but...
Ooh, I like your thinking, yes. They were cheating. Well, okay, it's not cheating the system. They were working the system. They were taking advantage. That also sounds really bad.
So basically, the McElroy boys
McElroy.
are a no-go.
Well, anyway, I hope you guys, if you get a chance, I recommend taking a look or listening to one of their podcasts by the McElroy brothers. McElroy. McElroy.
If you want to know how to spell it, say McElroy, and then you'll know. But if you want to say it McElroy, then you won't know how to spell it.
Okay, well, now you're just making people confused. Like, now they're not even going to know.
Well, that episode made me confused.
Okay. Anywho, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. And next week, we'll see what love versus hate will bring us.
Yeah.
Will it bring us closer as friends?
Or will it make us hate each other? Just kidding.
We're going to find out together.